Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tyshawn O'Brien Johnson. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Sunday was great. Sunday was real good. Church was awesome. Was on point. I had I'm on the male course, so we had to do our thing on yesterday. So and the men looked spectacular. I'm hoping to be able to do a video and see me with the male choir and any of the choirs I'm on in action, because I really want to bring that to y'all so y'all can come on in the service. For those of you come on in the service, see if y'all need an extra uplifting. So I might do that for y'all I might do that for you one Sunday, and if y'all like it, I might do it for every Sunday. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, and y'all get back to me on that. But I want to come in because you see this right here. Um, for you ladies that do know me and everyone else that's on my channel, I am a huge Panthers fan. I will be uploading a video with the celebrations and the commentary on certain games. Now it's gonna be out throughout the game, so I won't tell you probably what quarter it is, but throughout the game, I basically was hyping this game. But I really want to get into a big. This was a big win for the Panthers. Even though we're not in playoff contention, this was number one. A lot of people call it a trap game, which it was. Now, I know for a trap game, it's like undefeated, like an undefeated season, undefeated streak, undefeated, like you winning games and you have lost one. Atlanta Falcons coming in this game, they were 11-1. But this was a trap game nonetheless, because now they're getting ready for the playoffs. And for those of you that are Falcons fans, y'all need to watch out, because if y'all, it has shown that y'all have not played up to snuff when y'all came in the playoffs. I don't want to bring it up, but the embarrassing loss y'all had when y'all only scored 2 points in the game and got completely dismantled by the Giants. Y'all got to turn that around, and y'all in playoff form right now. But I want to get into a couple of stats just to break it down on how significant this game was. I'm on the ESPN website. Research notes. In yesterday's game, Cam Newton posted a 97 total QBR, that's quarterback rating, in Carolina's win over the Falcons. That was the second highest of any player with at least 40 acting plays in a single game. And that was the highest by any Panther in the last 5 seasons. And he has company in this, week, in week 8. In week 8, Tom Brady against the Rams, he posted 98.4. Like I said, Cam Newton, second highest, against the Falcons, 97. Aaron Rodgers, Texans, 95.8 in week 6. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, Eagles, played against the Eagles, 95.7. And the same goes for Andrew Luck. Week 2 against the Vikings, 95.7. So y'all, that was a big. That's big numbers for coming out from Cam Newton. So I'm proud of that. Now, let's switch over to the other side. Let's go to the defense, because I got to talk about both sides. Because I got to talk about both sides because I believe it's fair. Now, the Falcons defense, when unable to get off the field, that was shown that entire game. What I was extremely proud about was shut them out for the first half. That was the first time all season now that Atlanta did not score. I believe they only had I don't know how many I don't know how many drives they had, but they only had I don't know how many yards, but they total yards were low. I think their total, and I'm looking at the stats here. And I'm looking at the stats here. Even though I'm looking at the stats and total yards, 362 to 475. Basically, y'all, Cam Newton, they were 9 for 15. They were unable to get them off the field. 9 for 15. On the other side, Carolina was 2 for 8. And then, and it was just great. And, really, and we dominated the time of possession 35. When you get the time of possession, when you limit Matty Ice, and he doesn't really get time to play and time to throw. Now he started catching fire, but it was too late because Carolina's defense really stepped up when they had to. Big, and which brings me to my next point. I'm gonna jump right back into the research notes. Big step up for the Carolina defense and big play for Thomas Davis. Thomas Davis made a key play in that game. Key plays were made in that game. Very key plays. Y'all seen it, 72 yards for 72-yard run. That was a touchdown, and these two for 278. I'm going to get into that later on in this video. But Carolina, they want to tell the tape. They really did their thing yesterday. They rushed the ball well. They passed well. They, they really kept. They really limited it. They limited their penalties, which you do guys know that Carolina have a problem in the penalty department. But today they only had three penalties for 10 yards. Sunday they only had 3 penalties for 10 yards, and then Carolina and then Atlanta they got 3 for 15, and basically they were off the bit. They were off a bit. So right now. It all started with a good omen. Carolina, if you did not know, Carolina lost a coin toss in the previous 13 games. They lost a coin toss. Yesterday, they won it. They were, like I said, including overtime. They were 0 for 13, including overtime, because they lost in overtime. 0 for 13 in overtime. Now, and that just helped out really big because that was good things to come. But let's get right back to it. Let's get right back into it. Alright, like I said, they were 9 for 15 for third down. Carolina converted all 5 of the third downs with 2 yards or less. All 5. Coming into that game, the Falcons had only allowed just 42% of third down to be converted. That was 4th in the league. That's fourth in the league. So Carolina kept Matty Ice off the field, and by driving, y'all saw them long drives they've had. They've either ended up in them long touchdown drives. The long drives they had, they either ended a field goal or a touchdown. Now I know what you're saying, Carolina fans. I know that this score could have been bigger than what it was. I agree with you. It should have been bigger. There was too many. That should have been at least 35 to at least 40 points that we should have had on Atlanta. But we have to be grateful. I'm extremely proud of this team. Even though we missed on some opportunity, and Cam knew it. Cam beat himself up, y'all. Y'all saw Cam. Y'all saw his presence. There was some plays he should have had back. But guess what? Y'all, he's going to get better in time. And when he sees that, y'all, we ready. Let me tell you something. I don't know about you, but we putting the league on notice. Because Cam, let me stop. The Panthers are a great team. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we feel. We are an explosive team, and we still can be an explosive team. And once we get all our pieces back, hopefully we don't suffer so, because to play the way we play, in the midst of injuries that we've had, and the mistakes that we've made, y'all know we are a better team than our record shows. Y'all know that. I don't have to get into that. Okay, let's get back into it. Alright, now, next level, again, Cam Newton, that big 72-yard run. Y'all, I was hooping and hollering when I saw Cam running up the field. And Cam, definitely, he's getting better with that. He's holding on to that ball. Another stat. In the last 4 or 5 games, he has not thrown an interception. Neither has he lost that ball. 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Last 4 or 5 games, he has not thrown one at all. Cam is getting better, but back to the touchdown. That was a zone read option play. That was the longest option run of his career, and more rushing yards on the option that he has had in a single career game. So Cam was making big. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hello. Hey. She went out, but I don't know where she went, but she just went out. I don't know where she went from. All right. Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. All right. Love you. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Sorry I had to answer the phone. Hey, like I said, these videos I do raw. So, because I got to answer the phone. But back to the video. Alright. And that was just amazing. Cam is just really doing a really good job with the football, holding on to the ball and really doing his thing. Very good job, Cam Newton. A+. Next level again. Alright. Cam Newton and the Panthers gained 172 yards on 17 play action plays against the Falcons. Atlanta entered that week with the lowest QBR allowed when facing play action, 28.2. Newton's touchdown pass to D'Angelo Williams was the second one given up by the Panthers this season on play action. And they break it down. In the first 12 games, 58.3% completion, 7.5 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. Sunday, 12 for 16, that's 75%. 10.4, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That saves it for itself. Alright, next one. That 97 total QBR. They showed that 97 point total QBR in Carolina the Falcons. It was the highest single game QBR of his career, and the highest by any Panther quarterback over the last 5 seasons. Same thing. And this is how it shows run down. Cam Newton, he's the highest. 2008 was Jake Delhomme. Saints, 92.6. Jake Delhomme, still a great quarterback. I love him. I hope he's doing well wherever he is. Jake Delhomme is a very, very, very good quarterback. That man really played football for the Carolina Panthers. Took us to the Super Bowl, and I'm grateful for him. Jake Delhomme, I'm not knocking you down. You're a very good quarterback, and you played well for us. It's sad the way things went out with what happened with us way back, but we gonna get better. Matt Moore, I think you still rocking. No, I don't think. Yeah, you with the Dolphins, I believe. But you made some plays for us too. I'm not knocking you down. Giants. Oh, and Jake Delhomme was 92.6, and that was in 2008. Matt Moore, and this is about starting quarterback, by the way. Matt Moore played against the Giants 94.6, and that was 2009. Cam Newton, he's on the list again. Buccaneers, back in 2011. I don't know what game that was. Either it was the first game or the second game where they just y'all remember that game where Carolina just went completely berserk, and I believe that was a holiday game during the holidays during December. They just went berserk. If that was that game, then he really played well in that game. 92.5, and then Jake Delhomme again, 2008 versus the Packers, 91 total QBR rating. All right, and the last. Now, This is the first for Cam. This is the first for Cam. Cam Newton is the first player in NFL history to surpass for 250 yards, for at least 250, rush for at least 100, have a passing touchdown and a rushing. Now he also had a first. He was the first Carolina player to ever rush for 100 yards in franchise history. And that's from Elias. And then the second one was Cam Newton was also the fifth player in the NFL history to surpass for 200, for at least 200, rush for at least 100, have a passing touchdown and a rushing. He had 2 passing, 1 rushing, and he had like 117 yards in that game. And he has company, and he's in good company with that one. 200 in 2012, you already know. Panthers, Cam Newton against the Falcons. Michael Vick did it in 2010 versus the Eagles when he was playing against the Giants. Donovan Nabb did it when he was also with the Eagles, played against the Jaguars. Randall Cunningham, Eagles, played against the Patriots. And Tobin Rote, Packers, he was for the Packers against the Lions. So this was an overall team game by the Panthers. It really was. From the offense to the defense, it was a great game. Now, I've seen some of the videos. This is hate week, but for me, I'm gonna give credit to all that is due. We played the Falcons, which is a great team, which is the best team in the NFC because of their record. So I can't wait. But I'm gonna say this too, just to put you guys on notice for the NFC. Carolina will be coming back with a vengeance. I believe every win that we get from now here on was pushing our confidence level. Y'all do know one day, y'all do know that Carolina will come up out of the cellar. And once y'all do, and once we do, get ready. Because once we lock on, and once we get that competitiveness and play the way we play, y'all look out, because it's gonna be just like we did back when we posted 12-4, and when we posted 12-4 and won the NFC South, when we got to the Super Bowl, when we played hard. Let me tell y'all something. We had a chance to go to the NFC Championship game. We played that hard that year. Very hard that year. If we did our very best job, we could have been in the Super Bowl for a second time. But I'm not going to get down on that because we are on our way. So this has been Panther Talk. I ran down the list. Just to, if y'all want some stats, Cam Newton threw for 23 or 35, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns. He got sacked one time for loss of 7, and then rushing Cam Newton 9 yards, 116, 1 touchdown, and then Williams 17 for 56 yards, and then for the receiving, Smith with a 100-yard game. Williams. I should see Greg Olsen here. Greg Olsen also caught a pass. Yeah, here we go. And then Smith, 7 catches for 109 yards. Williams for 2 yards. Williams, 2 catches for 56 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Greg Olsen, you already know Greg Olsen, 25-yard pass. He really did his thing too. But that's it. That's Panthers TV. Right now, payback. It's payback time for the Carolina Panthers. They did their thing. They really did their thing tonight. I hope y'all like this video. It was a bit long. Might be a little bit rambling. But, like I said, I got a Panthers fan on it. I got a Panthers fan on here, so I got to do something for them. Also, ladies, if you do follow football, that's good too. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna knock anybody down. Anybody that loves football is a friend. It's a friend of mine. Anybody that loves football. Hey, because I know women do like the game. I know men like the game. So hey, I'm just bringing different stuff in here. Different stuff in here. I'm still the same guy. Just bringing a little bit of trying to mix it up in here. Mix it up a little bit. Alright. So I'll see y'all later. Hope y'all have a good Monday. I will be putting that video on where all of my celebrations, all of my yelling and all of my screaming and all my commentating from yesterday's game. I will put that up today. And I think that's about it. And I might come on here and do another video. I don't know. It's just like if I feel inspired, to come back on here and do another video, then I will do that. Because you know what? I do this for you guys. Alright, y'all. Peace.